Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money,
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitraging, talking about these crazy cryptos, talking about trading in general. Always talking about this ARB token. So we're still waiting. We had the interview with John McAfee, and he released that he's coming out with his own exchange for stocks. So it's interesting. Always something. And he talked a lot about the Magic site, about how he's got the practice account so you can get your training wheels, put them on and try it. Once you're ready, you take the training wheels off and you get to trading. So it made sense. I like it. Because if people can't get out there and use it, how are you going to be involved in crypto? He's trying to make it easier. So it made sense to me. I liked it. So other than that, that's all I got out of it. It was good though. Right now, I see ETH is moving up. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about trading. So if we go over to the account, you see the account's growing, everything looks good. We've already gone over all this, but ETH has gone up, 311. That's good. We don't know how high it's going to go, but let's take a look at some ideas. So Bitcoin still has dominance, 3.6 compared to 0.4, and we're definitely going down. This would have been a great trade for somebody. Let's take this down to an hour chart. Still dropping. 15 minutes, still dropping hard. It's hard to see anything. Maybe 5 minutes. Okay, now we're starting to see something. We're starting to see a shelf right here, and it broke it. Now, if it comes back up to retest the shelf and then gives you a red candle, then I would sell. That's how I would work this one right here. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit. Get the volume out of the way. There we go. Let's see how we're sitting right now. We're sitting on the bottom, but this is truly the bottom up here. So we've already broken through and closed below. So we see how right now you're getting a green candle coming up. As soon as it comes halfway up and then you start to get a red candle, that's when you sell it. Stop goes here, and you only put in 1/3 of your lots right now. Right now is the time to sell. If you want to trade this trade, you just put in 1/3 of your lots. Stop goes right here. This way you have a small loss just in case we're wrong. Got to have that because you never know with this stuff. But if it takes off like it's been doing, like it shows all the dominance, then it should keep dropping enough to make some money. That's all we want. And then once you go to break even, move to break even. And if you'd like to, add in another third position. And then let that go until you get into profit. And then go to move your stop again, add in another position. Or just close the trade if it's enough profit for you. That's something you have to decide. We're all different. We all need different things. So that's here on the ETH and Bitcoin. Let's take a look at just Bitcoin by itself. Now Bitcoin by itself looks like it's trying to break that top. It's all green, so you know you're not doing any selling here. And usually if Bitcoin's buying, ETH is buying. So but we'll see. Take it down to a 15-minute chart. Right now we're sitting here at the top. We have a little pullback. What you're waiting for is a break. A break and close above. And then once it closes above, you're waiting for a small pullback, half the candle, if anything, at least get a little pullback, and then another candle going away in green. Once you have that, then you're okay for a buy. And your stop would go down here. You're going to go to break even as soon as you can. Same routine. That's how we do it. So we're waiting to see what happens there, and that's on a 15-minute channel. The one I wanted to go over, and it could even be on this one. Now we don't have Fibonacci's on here, so we'll look at this one with Fibonacci's too. Maybe it'll work. But we have ETH against the dollar. Now this one's still going sideways, but we had a pullback and then a push back up. This is a day chart, way too large for me. Can't see anything. Take it down to an hour. Now an hour you can see we're going sideways. So you can put trend lines across here, trend lines across there. Actually, I think what I would do is look for a break of this or a break of that. That's where I'd put it right now. And then let's take it down to a smaller one. 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart. So we had a breakout. Went all the way down. Now we're coming back up. Pull back. Now we're at a little indecision. We're waiting to see what happens. So now the thing is, we don't know anything about this pullback. Since we can't put Fibonacci's on here, let me pull down my MT4 real quick, because we can up there. So if we put this on here, it doesn't look like much. It looks like we're following the 20. We're bumping up to 20. We came down into the 40, and we bounced back off. But what about if we put Fibonacci's on here? Just give us some extra information. This was the last low. That right there is the last high. And what did we do? We went right down to the 50%. Now, as soon as we went down to the 50% and we crossed above it, I would have been buying. So you buy from here to here, and then you move your stop. And right now it's still a buy. So you're waiting to see if it goes to the top. See how the Fibonacci's help you? It helps a lot. It took away all the indecision, the extra doubt that you had. So now we're going to here, if not all the way to here. Retest the top. That's my guess. But we will see. But it's definitely going to go up here. And then you move your stop up to here and you see if it breaks. If it doesn't break, you close it. Take the money and run. But you would have had to get in already down here at this point. Right now it's a tight trade from here to here. You don't have a lot of room. Well, it is a 1 hour. There's still enough room. Let's take it down to a 15-minute. 15-minute, you got plenty of room from here to here. As soon as you get the green candle, I'll be buying. The only reason is you might still get the pullback down to here. If you get the pullback, you get in early right here. But see how it came all the way down and popped back up? You had plenty of time in here to buy it. I need anywhere in this sideways move. And from here it just went up. Came back a little bit. Gave you another morning star and shot back up. Looks like it's going to keep going up right now. So that's great. But you see how the Fibonacci's help you figure out what you wanted to do. So just something to look at, something to help you. And it doesn't just help you on cryptos, it helps you on currencies, futures, whatever you want. But cryptos love Fibonacci's, especially that 50%. It always goes near it. Not always, but you know, a lot. Enough that it's worth looking. So it's getting ready to take off again, so it'll be a great buy trade. So at least take a look at it, at least learn from it so you can do this on your own and go from there. That's all. That's all we're talking about. Let's get this out of the way. So here we are back on the same thing. We already got the buy candle. We're going up. Right now we're at support. So as soon as we break that support, it's all the way to the top. So that'll be a great trade right there. Stop goes down here. As soon as you get up a little bit, you get to break even, move it at least to here, and then get it to break even as fast as you can. Just in case. You always want to, cover you're a loss manager. You're a manager of the money. The more you lose, the worse off you are. So the less you lose, the better off you are. The gains are going to come. Don't worry about that. You can't help that. It's the losses you need to really worry about. So that's the hardest thing in trading. And most traders don't think anything about their losses. All they worry about is their gains. So that's what gets us all in trouble. It's human nature. We don't like losses, so we don't want to take them. You want to take your loss. You want to get your loss over with, keep it small. Take the loss and run. All right, you guys. Have a good day. We'll come back later and see what the payout is. Should be pretty soon. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Stay Armstrong, man.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.